Good morning, good afternoon, Sunday, May 16th, 2010. Usually on Sundays, I try to rest all day after church, but some things need to happen today. A lot of container plants are looking sad here, so we're going to get as many of these in as we can today. A couple updates from the last time. We got both of these beds filled, one with seeds, one with transplants of kale. These are the homemade beds made from salvage drawers that I just screwed together into garden beds, portable garden beds, put the handles on there for carrying. Got this garden bed full now, got the kale, there's some carrots planted in there, some tomatoes coming up, got the peas, got the tomatoes over here, looking pretty good. We got a raised bed here with eggplant, tomatillos, and tomatoes with some flowers mixed in, some basil, some squash from seed that are going to come up. We got this bed going in right here, which is planting into the straw bales. I took the chainsaw here and just cut out holes into the bales, 3, which is a lot. They're going to be crowded, but I have a lot of tomato plants, and I want to make this as easy as possible and get as much in as possible. Then in between the bales, I'm going to do this one raised bed here, probably put squash in there. Now, the big news right now is that we have our trees removed that we needed to get removed. The pine's down, the oak is down, and these silver maples are down. The silver maples are going to be espalier anchors for multiple types of fruit trees, maybe string a mulberry tree across here. It's going to be exciting. Looking forward to sharing with you what happens here over the next few years. You can see we have all these silver maple logs. We've got some ash logs. All these silver maple logs are going to be made into a carport over there. And we're going to recycle a bunch of the wood from this old fence and build that in, as well as building a shed back here. Now I got all this brush. Holy moly. All that needs to be chipped and mulched. That's going to be in piles over here as well. That's going to be where the main compost is. We're going to build in some compost bins over here, mulch bins. You can see we got like days of chipping to do, lots of wood to use. Probably going to bury some of that, inoculate some of that with mushrooms, and use it for multiple different projects. But back here where the street comes in, we're going to just back the Toyota work truck we got, which is really mainly for compost building. Be able to back that in and just unload materials for composting right along this whole section here next to this big old maple. And we're going to put a whole variety of fruit trees in over here, take out a lot of these volunteer maples that came in. That's going to be fun. So on this whole fence is going to come out. Like I said, we're going to reclaim that. And over here you can see right now we have this temporary shelter kind of rigged up to keep things dry. The chipper shredder back there. So those are some of the updates. 2010, May 16th. It's been a while since I shot some video. Lots to do. Got more kale to put in. These other tomatoes need to be put in ASAP. This is where the carport's going to be built, right for access to this door here. So we can kind of pull back up in here. The other big piece is we took these 2 silver maples in the front yard, took them down to living posts for a while. Still need to find out what the best way is to cap them off at the top, some paint or some sealant of some sort. But we're also going to espalier some fruit trees, put a post in right next to this guy, and have fruit trees running through here along some metal wires that are going to come out from the tree, go to this tree, connect, and then we're going to train the branches of the fruit trees to crawl upon those. We've opened up a lot of light in the front yard. We're going to be putting beds in here eventually. It's going to take a long time to get all this together, but that's the update for those of you who've been interested. Talk to you soon. Seth Braun, Health and Human Potential Coaching, the City Homestead Project. May 2010. There is the daughter on top of one of the posts having a quiet day in nature.